Be advised, mature content ahead. This podcast is brought to you ad-free thanks to the Legion of Demons at patreon.com/NOTLP. If you like what you hear, there's much more at patreon.com/NOTLP. Join the Legion. That's patreon.com/NOTLP. And now the show.
How do you do? Just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Hey everybody, we are here at HorrorHound Weekend. We made it.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's so weird to be here in a pandemic and to have, I feel like we're about 50-50 on masks in this crowd.
Yeah.
We took ours off to record, and I'm like, uh-oh.
They're going right, if we leave the table, they go back on.
Yeah.
So we're being safe. But speaking of the Legion of Demons, Mark Watts actually just walked by a few minutes ago.
Just as we were listening to the
about
intro.
start. Yeah. So
I felt bad because I was like, who's that guy waving at us? It took me a while to put two and two together.
Been a while.
You had to let your brain process for a minute. Well, you don't get to see all these people too often.
Well, in my defense, there's so many people here and they all look alike.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm really excited about tomorrow night where we get to meet up, and have people over and have our little pizza party. I said it's the Gentle Kids party.
It's a Gentle Kids party.
So we're having the Gentle Kids party at our house for our patrons tomorrow night.
I don't know. They're pretty rowdy.
Yeah. You feel pretty rowdy?
I promised my mom there would be no carousing.
No carousing.
So she would come.
Yeah. So
My mom's going to be there. It'll be a real Gentle Kids party.
First impressions so far. Literally, the floor, I hit record the minute the floor opened.
Yeah.
So if you hear the crowd, this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, we're in the big room this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're fancy.
It did sell out the weekend.
Such sellouts.
The show shirts for this are great. They're a play on the old Blockbuster Video logo, but they have for the volunteers. So their volunteers are really great.
If you want a cool HorrorHound t-shirt, volunteer for a HorrorHound weekend.
Yeah. You get to do all kinds of crazy stuff and meet all kinds of crazy people.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to get something down,
to say that we did this. We came here.
We
and if
made
we decide
it,
to leave
if
later
nothing else.
because...
Yeah, I feel
get
fine for
tired.
now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna...
It's just weird. Again, I was explaining that after our Disneyland trip. Getting used to this again, it takes a minute.
Definitely.
Yeah. But through God, we persevere.
What?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Is that what
heard
happened
me?
over...
Amy got religion on the way here.
Yeah.
Is that what happened to you over the pandemic?
Yep. Got
You
religion.
found Jesus?
Yeah.
Where was he at?
He was in a bottle of beer.
Oh,
He was
bottom of the bottle
He's the bottom
there.
of the bottle. That's
Bottom
where
of
I
the
found
bottle.
Jesus too.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
We did it. We're here.
yeah, pray for
We'll
us.
see what
Bye.
happens. Bye.
We'll be back. So I was outside because the crowd was... I haven't been in a crowd like this, so I was like, I need a break. I need to get some fresh air for a second. And I met a man named Elbow and a lady who has already had it today.
Yeah?
She was out there. She's like, I'm telling you, I've already had it today.
Lady,
My legs are killing me.
just
Does she
opened.
have a nickname?
I can't remember, but we were all three of us from Ohio. I can tell you
She's
that.
the lady that has had it today.
She's the lady who has it. And then Elbow was really confounded at how the door's locked right behind us when we go out and that you
Isn't that
can't come right
crazy?
back in. And he was like, I'm old. They're going to let me in if I shake the door.
Oh.
So is that why he's called Elbow? Could he shake it with his elbow?
Or maybe because he elbows his way into situations.
Is that his actual name, Elbow?
Well, at first I thought somebody called him Bob. And when I was leaving, I was like, it was nice meeting you, Bob. And he said, it's Elbow.
Is he a biker?
No, he didn't strike me as a biker.
Was the lady that had it his old lady?
Elbow. Maybe he just loves macaroni.
Yeah.
Do you think that prior to the pandemic, with all of your experience being out in the world,
Yeah.
those moments would have just passed by unremarkably? But now,
Yeah.
since we're so rarely
Yeah, you kind of
in the
wanna,
world,
Did you look at his elbows? Were they particularly odd or anything?
No, and it was one of those, they call me elbow situations where you're kind of like, there's a story there, but I'm not going to ask what it is.
You don't want to get involved.
Because,
maybe it's his favorite macaroni.
He was a very personable dude, but I kind of didn't want to know the elbow story. I just want to know that his name is that, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, you never want to know the elbow story.
I want to leave it to the mystery.
Yeah.
That makes it more exciting.
Yeah. Well, me and Amy were people watching while you were being elbowed.
Yeah.
And I was being really mean. It was kind of...
Don't say what you were being mean about. That's what makes it okay, is that you don't say it.
But I was like, Amy, what's that movie that Glenn Close was in recently?
You're going to have to help me out later.
There were some hillbilly elegies running around.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to have that.
And I think those are hardworking people that have been...
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine people, but they just look like people from the movie.
Yeah.
And you put 2 and 2 together.
See, Andy, this is where you go wrong. It was okay to say to me and for us to have a chuckle.
So we were undercover scumbags.
Is that a real child or a fake child? Oh, those are real children.
Who was the lady, Amy... What's her name? Who was in Hillbilly Elegy that played the daughter?
Why are you going to bring your kids to this convention right now with the Delta variant and they can't get vaccinated? You know what? Not doing that today. What were you going to say?
Amy, natural immunity, okay?
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, I was asking who played the daughter in Hillbilly Elegy.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. So the people who came by look like Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I made it nice.
You did it, honey.
Yeah. Anyways, I had to tell you about Elbow.
It was Glenn Farr.
Oh, Andy, you're fired.
I'll tell you Brooke Farr, because a Glenn and a Brooke are kind of the same thing.
No, they're not.
We really are being lazy. We don't feel like going across the street.
Well, I think, okay, here's the thing. I would always be lazy about going across the street to check out, because there's a screening room over there. But, let me get acclimated.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the situation here.
I haven't done this for over 2 years, and I want to stare at these faces. It's been so long.
And we're really close to the table next to us, and every time we have to squeeze our butts next to their faces.
They get my butt in their face.
So it's totally legit. And I feel like we will...
You get it? Socially Awkward is our brand.
Bear with us. We're going to bring you 3 days of coverage, and we'll just see what it is when it's all said and done. We're doing it. This is no edits. It's literally we're recording everything.
Ooh, we're unplugged, man.
And then we'll just see how this goes.
No rules.
The only edits are obviously to stitch the bits together.
Another last time we started recording, our friend Mark walked by.
Yeah.
And right when we started recording this, he walked by again. I'm like.
He's dialed in.
Yeah.
We're in sync.
He's just SOL with talking to us.
Yeah.
He was in the background of this moment in history. Yep.
Okay.
Andy,
funky.
welcome back. You overshot just a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Andy is learning how to be an engineer on a train.
I'm going to be next Phil Spector, guys. Come to my mansion and get shot.
Yeah.
So, we're back with more content. This is what you guys want, right? Content.
Give me your content.
Yeah, I just came back from the Nightmare 4 panel.
Yeah.
Which is Dream Masters? Children of the Night?
It's
Dream Baby?
It's the Dream Master.
Dream Master.
It's the Dream Baby.
No, 5 is the Dream Baby, right? Nightmare Baby.
Yeah, that's the Nightmare Baby.
See?
Oh, I'm seeing a picture of Lady Dementis.
Oh, that video game. Hi, Dustin.
I played it, but I can't pronounce it. We're recording right now. Yeah. Andy's about to talk about the Nightmare for the Dream Master.
Yes, Dream Master. I'm probably not the best gauge of this because I do like the Nightmare movies, but I'm not like one of those, oh my God! You know
okay.
what I mean?
I am. I love the Nightmare movies. They're my favorite franchise.
Yeah, I like them, but I don't bust my nuts over them.
You don't bust your nuts over them.
Yeah. But the panel was the Roach Lady.
Yeah.
You know, Roach Motel.
Exercise Roach Lady.
Yeah. Black Nerd.
Yeah.
Girl. Robert Englund. Alice, the mother of the Dream Baby.
Yeah.
And the other one. She died in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night. What a fun name, huh?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So it was those. It was all the ladies, and Robert Englund. And Robert Englund is such a gentleman because throughout this panel, you can tell how much they respected and admired Robert Englund because he kept telling stories of how, for a lot of these actors, it was their first role, or like they were very like new to the scene, and like he was just like a really nice mentor to them. And watched out for them and helped them out in scenes.
I get that from him. He seems like a really sweet guy.
So it was like nice to hear like him, like the image that he puts out there, and it matches up to the image.
They might ask him, like, "Do you like to fuck?"
Was that in the movie?
Because his name is Buck. He was. Remember?
Yeah. The Tidy Whities guy from that one movie,
Eaten Alive.
Yeah. Or as you have to call them, Lucy Brownies.
Be like, these are just going to be all Eaten Alive questions, if that's okay.
But there was a moderator there, but in a way, Robert Englund, he's so experienced in this.
Yeah, that he was able to help them.
Was like helping them out and everything. And he was like a moderator too.
Yeah, I think the celebrities who really deliver for the fans are the ones who know how to take control of a panel and make it a storytelling process where you're getting something out of it.
Yeah, but I will say that there were some technical issues that HorrorHound still needs to hammer out.
It's true.
Just like 2 mics between the 5 panelists, and on a panel, like everybody's excited to talk, and some people have the mic, but some people don't, and they're still talking, but they don't have the mic, so you're getting like half the story.
Yeah. So anyways, and that's how Cher lost her lower lip and how Tuesday reattached it.
Well, it's so funny to see like when the people without the mics don't start talking, then you see everybody lean in collectively. It's like a body wave, and like you see the whole audience like shift their position to try to like listen.
I feel like if they did a Sopranos panel, like they would freak out because someone was wearing a wire kind of situation, and then it would end in gunfire.
Yeah, but like they had the fans' questions, and those are sometimes the best and the worst parts of these panels.
Yeah.
One of the good questions, like, did you have any like scary or interesting fan interactions?
Yeah.
And 2 of the girls there, Alice and Tuesday, told how they were attacked, really, almost.
Really? That's scary
and like
stuff.
Tuesday, like one of the fans like broke into her house, and she went to check to see what was going on, and she's at the window. She saw legs moving out the window.
Ooh.
And she was talking about how some light bulbs were unscrewed in her house because she tried to turn on the lights, but
that's really sinister.
Yeah, somebody unscrewed them, and then she saw the legs going out the window. I was like, ooh, that's chilling, actually.
Yeah, that's something similar, I think, happened to Heather Langenkamp.
Yeah.
Like, she had a stalker who got real dangerously, I think, close to her.
Yeah. I feel that's very common with, like, actresses, especially maybe in the horror genre.
Yeah.
And Alice, she had a story where she was attacked, and it was not necessarily a fan, but she had her script in the bag that the guy took, and she had like a lot. They took her camera, and she had like a lot of pictures on set. So.
Oh, really? I wonder whatever happened to those things. They probably got sold here.
Yeah.
There's some booth out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then Robert Englund, like he said, like, yeah, I've never really had a scary interaction. I was like, oh, of course the guy has like nice interaction. These poor women have awful, horrible ones.
Well, at least silver lining, he didn't have to, even though it speaks to the problem of our society.
I mean, he did tell a story how like there was this fan that was like, he was on V, right?
Yes, sorry, I was taking a little drink of water. Yeah, he was on V. He was the good alien.
Yeah, he was telling a story of how like some lady became obsessed with his character and kept like kind of showing up wherever he would.
Yeah,
and it turns out like she became a screenwriter and sold some screenplays.
I love that. See, you always hear the scary, like, screwed up thing, but the truth of the matter is, like, people are passionate about something, and sometimes they just become a creator.
That's a good example of, like, a not obsessed. What's the word I'm looking for?
A fan of.
Yeah, just a fan. that works out in a good way.
Yeah.
So it's like nice because he was like an inspiration for her to get into like screenwriting and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But on the other end of the spectrum, there's this guy that asked a question, and he was like, "Robert Englund, do you remember this movie where you got burned on and you have a scar?" And the fan wanted him to tell the story about that, and Robert Englund was like, "I do not remember that happening."
It is interesting. Sometimes fans know more about you than you do about yourself.
But like Robert Englund was trying his best to try, pull the story out of the what the fan was asking him. But he's like, I honestly, I don't think that ever happened to
Freddy
me.
Krueger?
Yeah. He got burned real bad.
Really scarred.
Yeah.
But, it's... that reminds me of that House panel where it was George Wendt and William Catt, and somebody asked one actor about a role, and the other one answered, because that's how little they remembered. Like,
and like at that same panel, like this person asked, like, remember that episode of that Disney show you did?
Yeah.
And Georgianne was honest, like, that was just, I don't remember that was a paycheck.
Yeah.
Which was refreshing.
It was
to hear.
refreshing, because it was really honest.
But God love Robert Englund. He was trying his best to, humor this guy and trying not to make him look like, what are you talking about? Didn't happen to me. But he was just like, I'm sorry that I don't remember that. He was very nice about
kindly.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
That was just a little awkward moment, but it was like really interesting too.
That's part of the panel experience. You have to have at least one awkward moment.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like where we're both going, yep.
Yeah, the awkward moments where we were trying to end it.
Those awkward times.
All right.
Things get weird.
That was the panel.
Thanks, Andy. Hey, I'm actually talking through my mask right now like a weirdo. I probably sound like I've been kidnapped. Amy and Andy, who are over at the booth next to us, are trying to secure a gift for a friend, but we don't know if it's going to be cost prohibitive or not. So they're coming back. We're going to find out how much it is and if it could happen. Come here. I'm recording. I want to know how much. I want to know about this over there. They're coming. I'm talking through my mask right now, and I'm just curious if anyone can even tell. Things get loosey-goosey. It's the last 10 minutes of the day one of HorrorHound.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, we're recording. That's
we are. Does Andy want to come in?
I don't know what Andy's doing. I'm not Andy's keeper.
Oh, that's all right. I can turn his mic down then until he joins us.
So,
How do I sound with this mask on?
I think you sound okay.
You can hear everything.
Is this fun for people?
Is it weird for you?
So Mike and I did a lap around the main vendor area, and there's such cool stuff. I made a lot of oh my gosh noises.
Yeah.
And a guy tried to convince me and Mike to buy a couples t-shirt thing. I was like, this is not my man.
Our friend Mike, we are read as a couple together, and you are also read as a couple together.
I guess we like to touch him a lot.
Are we a throuple?
Are we too much?
Are we in a sexless throuple?
I didn't realize it. I didn't mean to.
So how much is that thing over there?
I didn't ask.
That was your only
The guy was busy. And Andy said it wasn't the kind that Kelley wanted.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to bury the lead.
Ran into our friend Harry, who has a booth this year. And he has these little, I would call them succulent holders. Of course, you could put other things in them.
It's my succulent holder. For my succulents.
And he's got some really cool ones, like an alien, plant-looking one and a Jaws one. I'm going to buy one for my mom so she can put her succulents. I'm very excited.
I wouldn't mind having one if it...
I'm sure you wouldn't.
I think Harry's a really talented artist.
He's very talented. It was nice to see him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pop over there. Hey, I just want to know from anyone at home, if you listen, you're like, I could tell you had the mask on, or I couldn't.
Can you text Freddy real quick? It's 513.
I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna do the test.
Ooh, a test.
This is off.
I think it is. Your voice is more resonant.
This is on.
This is why they fight against the mask mandates, because they want to hear the resonance in your voice.
Oh, really?
Done and done.
Okay, then. I guess, I was going to ask Andy, what his day was like, but I think he got lost in the crowd. So we'll check in with him in the morning.
I hope he's okay.
I think he is.
All right. I think he can handle himself in a crowd. But it's been a while since he's been in one, so he might have forgotten his skills in navigating as a tiny man.
Yeah.
As a shorter fella.
That's day 1 in the books. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow.
Hells yeah.
And we'll do it all again.
If he should go to bed when his old buddy Leatherface put on